I'm back. We're still on I Can't Breathe. And we only have the Blame Game, Against All Odds, and Kick Down to go to finish up the album. I'll go ahead and post these on my Facebook page where I have the album release. I'll put it in the album release thing. Not that you're going to know until you go there. So, it seemed with the wildfire thing and the I Can't Breathe movement also because of George Floyd, and I think actually the I Can't Breathe movement started with some other unfortunate soul prior to George Floyd who was equally choked out by police and ultimately killed. You see how this is a problem? It's a pattern here. It's a pattern and a problem. Serious problem. Jake Blake in Wisconsin, who got shot in the back at point blank range 5 times by police. He was unarmed. How do you justify that? This is the Blame Game. I actually wrote this a few years back. I had it in my folder, and it was just sitting there. And it seemed to fit in with these other songs where, that I wrote because I was pissed off. So, with the outfit, and stripes, and the hat, obviously I'm going for a steampunk thing. But I wore this outfit without the hat to an auction at some storage units. And this lady, I don't know why people, think I don't have a set of ears or something. They say these things. I don't know what's the matter with them, but this lady turns to her friend or whatever and looks at me and says, "This lady thinks she's on the front cover of the Spiegel catalog here." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I didn't say anything to her. I just left it at that, but I thought that was strange. I had my hair up in a little pokey thing that I made. I actually had another woman ask me if I could make her a hair pokey thing. And I haven't forgotten you. If you're watching, I'm still going to make you your pokey thing. I just had 2 albums to release because I released my band's first album, Holy Grail, is the name of the band and the name of the album and the name of the song on the album. That came out on November 3rd, so that was, I've been busy. So I think it was the necklace, this necklace that I was wearing when I went to, and this shirt, when I went to the storage units for the auction and thought I was on the Spiegel catalog cover. But I really honestly hadn't seen the Spiegel catalog since, I don't know, maybe 1985. My friend's mom used to get it, and I would read it occasionally in their bathroom. But I wasn't going for that. I was going for the steampunk thing, and this is one of my guitar string necklaces that I make myself. I found the guitar strings to be super durable, and they can hold the glass beads and crystal beads that I like to use. So it's strong. Like you can, beat the crap out of it, and it stays together. And I make a good clasp, and it stays nice. Whereas, like, if you put glass beads, this many glass beads on a string, like just a piece of string, it will break just from the weight, and you won't be able to do that to it. I mean, like, no way could you pull it like that. Like, no way. And this one's the same thing. They're guitar string necklaces, and they're glass beads. I had a blanket out here in Mount Shasta at one of the things I was selling my necklaces, and this woman came up and she picked up the one necklace that had glow-in-the-dark beads on it. It had just two glow-in-the-dark beads on it, and they happen to be plastic. She picks it up and she goes, "Plastic," and she throws it back down like I was less than her somehow. And I was like, they're glow-in-the-dark. And I've tried to find glow-in-the-dark stones that you could put on a necklace, but I haven't found any. So, sorry, I almost lost you. I was trying to get rid of something there. Okay, so this is Against All Odds. I wrote this when I was working really hard on the 312 challenge, which every one of these songs has a number in the 312 challenge. I've already put them out for everybody to hear, but not everybody listens to them. And I have some trouble. I have a lot of things against me. I mean, the music industry seems to be rather against me. Politics this year was really difficult to compete with. For some reason, Donald Trump thinks he's a rock star and he's a musician, and somehow I'm his competition, which, he's not a musician and he's not a rock star. So I'm not your competition, Donald. Get over it. But as a woman, as an indigenous woman, as a brown-eyed woman, I have some things against me. I have a lot of cards stacked against me, and against all odds, I'm here, and that's what the song is about. And all these things I have against me, and the negative things people say to me, and especially in this election year, I had all these weird Russian people attacking me. I know it sounds totally crazy, and it is, but I really did. They had these weird Russian names and the Russian characters, and the FBI got rid of their accounts, and but they were saying some horrible things to me in English that, I mean, I know they probably were just doing it because I said publicly that I was voting for Biden, and I've never, publicly been a Trump supporter. I've never been a Trump supporter. I don't like him. I've never liked him. I grew up in the tri-state area, and we all know in the tri-state area who he is and what he's about. And, I didn't like him when he put the spikes on his buildings so the birds couldn't land on them. I didn't like him when he put the spikes in his doorways of his buildings so the homeless people couldn't sleep in his doorways in the rain. And I didn't like any of the things that he did as president or didn't do. I don't like him. I don't think he's a good president. I don't think he's a good person. This song I wrote when I was on the road, busking a lot. I did a lot of busking when we were on the road. Busking is playing on the street for music. And so in this one, I took my hat off and I put it in the foreground, and I threw some coins in it. And that's where my hat came from. I mean, that's mainly what I used it for over the years, was for busking, because you can't collect money for music if you don't have a hat to put it in. You gotta put something out there. I didn't have a good guitar case when I was on the road, so I would use a hat. So this is the last song. So, yay, my 13th album. It's not actually the 13th album, though. I mean, I purposefully released Holy Grail's first album before this one, so that it would technically be my 14th, because I really do have Triskaidekaphobia. And I really didn't want to have a 13th album. So it is my 13th solo album, but it's technically my 14th album. And I have my 14th quickly ready right behind this one, just in case. So I hope you all enjoy my album. It's free digitally. You can get online at merlinmalilly.com. Merlin, like the wizard, Malilly, MILILLI. You can get signed and numbered limited edition CDs, but on YouTube it's totally free. You can just watch it digitally. I did that on purpose because of the pandemic, because I don't want you to have to feel like you have to order something physical and we have to burden the mail system with getting it through the mail. Just watch it on YouTube. Listen to it on YouTube. Because you can also download it from YouTube, and it's totally legal, and I don't have any stuff on it. It's open to the public. It's a public playlist. Triskaidekaphobia. It's TRISKAI Triskaidekaphobia. I put a hashtag on most of it, and you can just search Merlin Malilly, Triskaidekaphobia, and it should come up in YouTube, and even in Google, you should be able to find it. So, it's all open to the public, and you should be able to watch the whole thing. There's videos for each one, and it's steampunk in music. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channels. I have 3 at the moment. There's Merlin Malilly with capital M's. I also own the one with the small M's, but there's only 3 videos, I think, on that one, and I've lost access to it. So, capital M's, Merlin Malilly channel is the channel Triskaidekaphobia is on. And then I also have Malilly Studios, which is where Holy Grail and the new album Holy Grail is. And that's also free. That was released November 3rd. And because of the pandemic, it's also free. But there's also limited edition, signed and numbered copies. There's only a couple left, though, at merlinmalilly.com. You can purchase an actual CD. They'll come with a book and a CD and stickers and lyrics and everything. So, yeah, merlinmalili.com. And I think after I finish this up, I'm actually going to open a store on the website for necklaces, the guitar string necklaces, and hats, and shirts, and, stuff. So, train's coming. It's going to drown me out. And I should wrap this up. But, yeah. Get in on some Triskaidekaphobia. I love you. Thanks for watching.